Inside this music store, you'll find drum sets. Maybe you're looking for a cymbal. But tucked away in this quiet corner, you'll find this. And these flowers, they have nothing to do with music and have everything to do with making strangers smile.
How are you?
These will need to be processed because as you can see, they're not very pretty. So we'll go through these.
In the corner of this music store, it's not about what you hear, but what you smell.
That one's going to be a short one.
A blossoming nonprofit.
And out of a dozen roses, we may only be able to save 2 of them.
Giving roses and lilies a second life is the mission of Bouquets of Kindness founder Lisa Kirkwood. She makes sure that beautiful bouquets don't go to waste, but instead they get donated, and Kirkwood gives them one more chance to bloom.
How many more flowers do you want? That's it?
Kirkwood and her team, they've created more than 7,000 bouquets, bringing them to a place that knows it's never too late to bloom.
They're beautiful, and I love doing them.
Like Brookdale, an assisted living facility where these aging hands take aging flowers and create something fresh.
I made a bouquet with roses, red, white, and pink.
Where you can see budding friendships grow around a table strewn with flowers.
You think you need more? I think it looks beautiful.
They know a beautiful bouquet isn't about perfect petals, but instead a process that gives them new life. And that age in a flower or a friendly face is certain to deliver a smile. Bridget Matter, CBS 47, Action News Jax.
His beautiful eyes and fighting spirit has captured the hearts of Jennifer and Nick Vassilides.
We're beginning to see a lot more of the smiles and a lot more of the giggly side of him, which is fun to see his personality develop.
This little one, Momo, is known as a miracle baby.
He's a fighter. He has a very strong will, which probably accounts for some of why he's still here with us.
Momo has a congenital heart condition, and doctors in Africa didn't think he was going to survive.
He had bouts with malaria, dengue fever, and of course his congenital heart issues are pretty serious. So he's a fighter.
Until he was taken to Wolfson Children's Hospital for a complex procedure where he met his surrogate family.
They went in and put a band on his aorta to regulate the pressure and help bring down his heart rate a little bit.
Once he recovered, he returned to his village, but his condition got worse. Through this GoFundMe page, the Vassilides brought this 13-month-old back to the States so he can prepare for a series of heart surgeries.
The goal is to be able to get Momo to 17 pounds, roughly 30 pounds, so then he'll be able to have his second surgery to be able to repair the hole in his heart.
The Vassilides say they feel fortunate to take care of him for about 2 years before he can return back to his village. Reporting on the South Side, Caitlin Chana, Fox 30, Action News Jax.
Traditionally, Medicare ID cards like this feature the Social Security numbers of members, but that's made people ripe to be ripped off.
Yes, it should be random numbers.
Ginger Roundtree is still a few years away from Medicare, but is glad that new cards replace Social Security numbers with randomly selected Medicare numbers, some even with capital letters. You think it's long overdue?
Yes.
But the change comes with an unintended consequence.
How much concern should there be with these new cards?
Well, right now, a lot.
Jeannie Helton is a healthcare attorney. The change has prompted possibilities for scammers.
And they're pretending to be Medicare and saying that they need their bank account because the new Medicare cards are going to be linked to their bank account. And people are falling for that.
And that's not all. In another plot, AARP says scammers are threatening to cancel seniors' health insurance if they don't give out their current Medicare card numbers. But Helton says the pluses of the new cards outweigh the minuses.
Good. I think it will work. I think it's good enough because I think that that it won't be tied to any personal data of the individuals.
As for Roundtree, she says it's all about security.
I feel safer without people knowing my Social Security number.
Ben Becker, CBS 47, Action News Jax.
A crumpled SUV left a local father in critical condition.
Brandon had almost every system of his body was injured. He had broken bones, broken neck, a bad head injury, and a very severe chest injury.
Brandon Taylor's body may have been shutting down, yet these doctors at UF Health helped him through the fight.
Mr. Taylor, it's great to see you.
Good to be here. Thank you.
Mr. Taylor, I'm going to give you a little hug if that's okay.
A reunion that's less daunting.
It doesn't look as intimidating back here as it did when he was here.
As Brandon's wife, Brittany, recalls a machine known as extracorporeal membrane oxygenation, which was her husband's lifeline to recovery.
ECMO was literally our last option. They were very vocal about, they did everything that they possibly could.
Brandon's lungs were no longer functioning.
The blood came in from your body and one of your groin cannulas came out to this, and you had really sick lungs.
These catheters went through his groin to provide support so his lungs could rest and heal.
If your heart and lungs aren't working properly, this machine will be able to add oxygen into your blood system until your organs are healthy enough to be able to do its job.
Brandon cheated death. He doesn't remember his stay in the hospital. He's forever grateful for his team,
I'd like to tell them thank you, and I appreciate all the help you gave me.
their specialized equipment, and his family. Reporting at UF Health, Caitlin Chana, Fox 30, Action News Jax. Thousands of hours spent testing stem cells in hopes to create a stronger immune system for patients in remission.
Basically, it's a shield, and it's a very complex shield. We don't quite understand how it works.
Dr. Keith Knudsen at Mayo Clinic tells me our bodies work constantly to fight off diseases. In clinical trials, the vaccine has shown success for patients in remission after undergoing surgery, chemotherapy, and radiation for breast or ovarian cancer.
What we want to do is come in after those treatments, and we want to vaccinate to boost your own immune system to fight the cancer.
Patients will be treated with multiple rounds of the vaccine to prevent the cancer from coming back.
The key question is how to prevent cancer from spreading. Research in a lab like this one is critical in finding that answer.
Researchers are staining human cells in various colors to learn about their function and how they respond to cancer. Dr. Knudsen says researchers are hopeful that the vaccine will keep cancer cells from reoccurring.
Once an individual relapses, the disease becomes more and more problematic because it occurs at different sites in the body. People die of metastatic cancer.
Long-term goal is to develop a vaccine used in primary prevention that would eliminate any cancer cells before they're even known in our system. Reporting at Mayo Clinic, Caitlin Chana, Fox 30, Action News Jax. Reporting at Mayo Clinic, Caitlin Chana, CBS 47, Fox 30, Action News Jax.